And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old...
He's having a shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shot could be... and again! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And this is Mohamed Salah. And it's Xabi Alonso. He was under real pressure there. Menu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. That's a great ball here. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Big header! Oh, off the bar! Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good alertness. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drop.
Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That has been slung wide. Szoboszlai just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's not got that quite right. And we're not going to make any further progress now. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Endo goes on a charge down the left. Xabi Alonso. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes has found the net here, of course. Szoboszlai. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Manchester United finding their passes. Luis Suarez looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And here's Suarez. Menu. Rashford. Menu.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Knocks it out wide. Flashes. Header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Luis Suarez applies the finish. Great strike, a test for the keeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Suarez.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rashford. Shot, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 20.
So,
Rashford.
time for changes on
Number
both sides,
30,
actually.
Šeško.
Manchester United are
17,
now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Number 9.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Coming on the
Shoots!
pitch.
And he's found the net! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool give them... That's that, the end. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester United really were great today.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game.
Big header! Goal! Manchester United! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
Can he finish? That's a decent clearance. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Lovely bit of skill. Knocks it into space. It's a goal kick. Played back into the centre. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Casemiro and De Ligt. Euro. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And De Ligt. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Menu. Muscular approach does pay off here. Euro. Might be dangerous. Rashford! He won't be happy with that one. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Casemiro. Now Menu. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's nice. Szoboszlai receives it in a good position here. No way through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Nicely aimed pass. Pass somewhat off target. Gakpo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Fernandes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Luis Suarez. Gakpo. Is there any support? Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Substitution.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Szoboszlai just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Gravenberch.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Goes for a shot! No mistake!
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
De Ligt. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Gets into some space. Ball comes in. And that has been cleared.
2 added minutes have
And the
been
shot
indicated.
shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do.